Before the course, I started in Level 2 Music and Production. I struggled with my attendance and with my writing. My writing has improved massively, and so has my attendance. I struggled with my reflections and research, but I've improved massively since being in Level 3. I didn't know much about DaVinci or Logic, so doing Level 3 helped me understand more about these softwares and more. I have improved my technical skills, but they can be improved further. I need to be more confident in class, speak up more, as I have a lot of good ideas. My FNP last year was a documentary on Elvis Presley. I created this documentary on Elvis's early life and added some of his early music into the background. In that project and past projects, I had marked all of my voiceovers as I was scared to do so. But here I am. I knew I had to do it on my own, and so I'm not even thinking about it, and I'm just doing it. My FNP got a pass last year, and actually all of my projects I have only ever got a pass. But this year, I am determined to get way more than that. I'm aiming to get a merit to a distinction this year, as I know I can do better, and I know if I work harder, I can get to where I want to be. For my project, I will create a documentary about evacuees in World War II. It will be filled with photos and videos of evacuees and an interview of my great-nan as she was an evacuee in the war. She was about 11 or 12 when the war started and only 18 when it ended, so she missed a lot of her childhood. She was evacuated to Horsham from Battersea, London, where she lived, and in the interview she will tell us a lot more about her childhood in the war. The main focus of the documentary will be the interview with my great-nan, as it is an important part of my life and a real first-hand story and a real connection to me. My primary research will be my interview, as it's first-hand information and a personal connection to the project. My interview will be a semi-structured interview, so I will have a lot of questions planned, but I will also ask some unplanned questions.
So can you remember where you were evacuated to?
I evacuated when I was about 12.
Can you remember where to?
Yes, I went to Horsham.
Did you like it?
Well, I didn't really because I was away from home, but you get used to it, don't you?
Yeah.
I got used to it. My sister and I was there.
My focus group is also part of my primary research. In my focus group, I have Nick to help with my WordPress, Steve Davies to help with my DaVinci, and some of my peers to get me some first-hand opinions. My secondary research will include YouTube clips of documentaries from the BBC and other channels. In these videos, there are interviews in the documentary. I have picked these videos because they are similar to my project and they give me some inspiration. I will also look at websites about evacuees and will do some detailed research to get the best information I can. I will need to do some research on image sizing, as this was an issue for my FNP last year. I will need to look at what size I need and how to change it if needed. I will find some more documentaries on evacuees and watch them and look at the photos and techniques they use. I will look at the transitions and how they use their skills to make the best work they can. I will also need to look at mixing and editing and find the information that I need to expand my skills. There will always be problems that I will come across, whether they are practical or theoretical. Some practical problems would be DaVinci. I've had issues with DaVinci in the past, like it not saving my work, or my photos getting lost, or my photos not uploading. Other issues would be image issues. I could collect the right image, but not the right size. Some theoretical issues I do have are forgetting certain pieces of information that Nick tells me. I do this often. It is a common issue that I do come across, so I do know how to solve it. I also struggle with what to write next. Sometimes when I have a lot to write, I space out and forget what I need to do next. In any of these situations or any other situation that comes up, I can always research a solution or ask someone in my focus group. The planning and presentation is divided into 3 categories: pre-production, production, and post-production. Pre-production is all the things you have to do in preparation before the project starts. Production is the actual project itself. And post-production is all the reflections and write-ups and things you have to do after the project. Here I have written up what needs to be done in each category. In pre-production, I need to do all my research, complete my interview, write my proposal and presentation, and write my script. My production is where I'll be starting my documentary and recording my voiceover. Post-production is where I edit and mix my documentary and my audio. There are a lot of practical skills needed in my project, like using DaVinci. There are a lot of skills within DaVinci that I need to know before starting my production, like transitions. I'll be using transitions to make the photos change smoothly and to give more attraction to the documentary. I will need image sizes and mixing skills too. Image sizing is a big skill, as my last DaVinci project, the photos were distorted when we blew them up. Logic is another skill that I will need, as I'm using Logic to record and mix my voiceover. My evaluations and reflections are the areas that I struggle the most. I have improved, but I do still struggle. I need to keep my reflections up to date and write up everything that needs work or I need opinions on at the end of the day. I need to use my focus group to reflect on my work at the end of the week and get opinions on what to do next or what needs to be done, and use the group to help improve my skills. I need to evaluate my work every week so I'm aware on what needs work and what needs improving. I need to use my focus group to improve my skills and knowledge and to have first-hand opinions, and use my skills audit from beginning to end to help form an evaluation. Presentation is key to a good grade. If it's sloppy, then people will think it's rushed and won't give you a good mark. That's why I'll be creating a list to organise my work week by week, as I did this for my FNP last year and it worked really well. My documentary has a wide range of audiences, such as older and younger people, as well as an educational audience. I want my documentary to be shown in a cinema-like room where it's all dark but some little lamps with fairy lights inside to be shown around the room. My film is to be shown to the public, to the students and my family, but most importantly to be shown to my great-nan, since this is a part of her life and this is what she has had to have grown up with. I hope that you will all enjoy my film, and thank you very much for listening.